Hey there, it's Tom Corson-Knowles, the Authentic Health Coach, and I'm here in the Paw Paw patch. And here you can see all the wonderful Paw Paw trees around. And here's what the fruit looks like when it's hanging from the trees. And you can see, if you feel them, you basically want them to be soft. Want them to be nice soft. And this one's a little bit soft right now, but it's not quite ripe yet, and this one's pretty hard still. So you probably give them another week or so until they get nice and ripe. And let's see, where else we got? Some more around here. Well, I don't see any more right now, I just picked a bunch. But anyways, normally they'd be a lot higher up than this. This one's just right by my head height, about 6 feet up. But sometimes they'll be a lot higher up, like in a tree like this, way up there. And so what you gotta do is shake the tree. You shake the branch of the tree, and all the ones that are ripe will fall off. But I'm not gonna demonstrate for you here because I already fell for that trick. I'm not getting wet again, alright? Now, Paw Paw trees, they have this smooth bark, well, slightly rippled bark. Okay, now you'll notice the leaves of the Paw Paws are very tropical looking leaves, very large leaves. And they have this unique pattern here where you'll see these 3 leaves on this side, 3 leaves on that side. That's kind of a typical pattern, but they do grow all different ways. See, this one has 3 on this side and only 2 here. They kind of grow in bunches of 5 or 6 or 7 or 10, like that one there. So just in different bunches. And here's the smaller ones. And you'll notice they all, if you look around, they're just all over here, and they all grow around together. And that's because pawpaws spread both through the seeds of the fruit as well as through the root system. So they'll actually spread out in the root system down under the earth all along here and form this big mat where they all just grow together all along the ground. And that's why you'll see big pawpaw patches is what they're called. So here I am in the pawpaw patch, and I'll take you inside shortly and we'll check out the pawpaws. And it is my favorite season of the year. It's September here in Indiana. Late September, almost October. And that means it's pawpaw season. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, pawpaw season. Now, if you've never seen pawpaws before, this is what they look like. Here we got some beautiful pawpaws here that we just harvested out in the backyard. And it's a funny story, actually. I was locked out of the house, and so I figured since I was locked out of the house, and might as well walk in the back and wander around and see what's out there. And I remember we had some pawpaw trees out there. We actually didn't used to have them when I was growing up. But I guess a bird left a seed or something, and pawpaw trees started growing out there. And just love them. These things are delicious, and pawpaws basically grow in the Midwest. Some people call them Indiana bananas, and in Michigan some people call them Michigan bananas. And they taste kind of like the mix between a mango and banana, and I'll show you that here in a second. And they're just absolutely delicious. And so they basically grow out in the Midwest, in western areas. So I'm sure the surrounding states like Wisconsin, New York, you probably got some pawpaws out there too if you wander around and check them out. But they're just absolutely delicious fruits, very, very tasty. Local food, it's the best way to do it. And so an interesting fact about pawpaws is that the skin is actually anti-insecticide, it's got anti-parasitics in there, and it's also antibacterial. And so you'll notice when you take a look at the pawpaw, the skin, it's almost never got any kind of bites or wounds or anything on the skin because nothing will eat it. Now, of course, when they drop on the ground, the squirrels will eat them and other animals will eat them. The inside flesh, of course, but nothing eats the skin. It's got those very interesting chemicals in there, and they're actually studying the chemicals in pawpaws for a cancer drug because they found it can help beat certain types of cancer in the laboratory. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, here's the flesh of the pawpaw, and you'll see it's kind of orangish yellow. Sometimes it'll be much more bright orange, more like a mango color. Sometimes it'll be duller yellow like this. And it's absolutely delicious, very sweet fruit. It tastes kind of like the mix between a banana and a mango, or maybe, I don't know, a banana and like sweet ice cream or something. They're just really sweet, really tasty, really delicious. And pawpaws are just absolutely an amazing fruit. So you're going to love them. Enjoy it. If you got time, go out in the woods, hike around, and just have fun collecting some pawpaws and some wild foods out there. It's the best way to eat healthy is to pick it yourself. You know, there's no pesticides, herbicides, no crazy chemicals out there because no one's spraying stuff out in the wild, right? So enjoy.